They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Let us begin.
Bring the heat!
Round one. Fight!
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Checking their opponent. The drive impact nets them a sweet punish kick. Player one with the life lead. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. Player one has them legit shook in the corner. Knockdown. Perfect. Takes the round without getting touched. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Fight!
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. The jump-in is denied. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Player one doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. A quick breather. Player one, it's jackknife maximum cuts clean through him. Blocks it. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Jumps in. Drive gauge gap here. Player two can't use any drive moves without burning out. Sets up with the jump-in. Knockdown and life lead is there, but still anyone's game.
Not good enough!
Breaks through with the throw. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Hits them with a stopping block. Nice tech. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Blocks the jump in. There's a punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. Knockdown. Player one is in burnout. Drives off the table. If they can't escape this rock-solid corner pressure, this round is over. Play KO. Player one sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Nails the anti-air. Anything could happen here. The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. Big counter. Hits up the counter. This is going to be huge. Player one can't let their drive do. Burnout activates. Player one will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Drive gauge on deck. Are they gonna gun it? Solid anti-air. One chance here may end this match. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? The projectile connects, not giving the opponent any chances. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Goes in on the impact for nothing. Grabs him. The drive rush to try and keep up the attack. Opts for the throw. Player one has the life lead. What's the play here? Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. All right, what's coming up next? Player two is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers picks up the win with the projectile. Good read. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Will that drive impact get punished? Feeling out the spacing. They're going for the super art? The greatest Sobot! Can they build off of it? Player one can't use any drive moves. Just goes for it at this range. Smart play with the throw. Fires off the Shinku Hadouken. Knockdown and player two needs to use the threat of the corner here. Scrap good decision with that throw. Are we gonna see if Cup finds the target? Oh, here we go. What a finish! Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. It's time for both throws them. Player one needs to use that drive gauge better if they want to take things back. That feeling out phase is over. Time to get down to business. Reads the jump in perfectly. Knocked him out of the air. Player one, excellent block. Punish counter on reaction. Tunes up the band and hit the greatest soba. Will this super art do anything? They are in a real bad situation here. Willing to risk it for the overdrive. Shakes things up with a fireball. Fires off an air slasher. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Risky medium kick. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. What are they thinking here? Player one is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Knockdown. With the forward throw, the battle in the corner continues. They're jostling for the dominant KO. Player one sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Round two. Fight.
They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Player two got completely shut out that round. Can they make a comeback? If they can't escape this rock-solid corner pressure, this round is over. Player one is in burnout. Drives off the table. Smart play with the throw. Player one needs to use the threat of the corner here. Breaks the block with a throw. Baits out the attack and gets the punish. Wraps it up with a decisive combo. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches. Oh, we're not done yet. Looks like they're both warmed up. Fireball from very left. What's next here? Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Gets the jump in. Knockdown. Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strap. Takes a trip. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Projectile to try and change the situation. They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner. Player one creates a good KO. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Player one did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their grounding. Taking stock. Forward throw. Not letting them thrust that off and keeps going. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Player bends the meter, hoping for a good return. Level 3 super! Spending that meter like it's nobody's business.
What's wrong? Get up.
Player 2 will need to use their meter here wisely.
Not good enough.
Finishes with the throw. Player 1 took no time to finish that fight. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Looks like they want to establish a rhythm with their ground game and fireballs. Starts off zoning with fireballs. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. They're really being worked over in the corner. There's a corner switch. With the throw. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Knockdown. That drive impact is blocked. Decides to meet them in the air. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Opts for the throw to close it out. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. A brave forward jump there to start. Brushes off the impact. Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. This Shin Hashogaki is gonna sting! Going in? Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. We have a super art on deck. Expect to see way more pressure here. Gets the jump in. A super art? Time to reassess the oh, burnout triggered. That's the greatest Sobat. Can they build off of it? The super doesn't hit. The kick hits. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Player one will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Knockdown. Player one in that dangerous burnout state. If they can't escape this rock-solid corner pressure, this round is over. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Oh, easy tech. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Will that super be the turning point? In a dire situation, they can't afford any. Picks up the win with the counter hit. Looked like they were baiting their opponent into making a mistake. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Misses the drive impact. Medium kick hits. Overdrive Hadouken. Okay, creating some space here. Will that drive impact get punished? Jump. Player one can't let their drive gauge burn out. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Burnout activates. Both sides in burnout. They can't drive. Knockdown and goes for the jump in. Still scrapping for control of the space. Are we gonna spin? Shin Hashogaki is gonna spin. That's not gonna pay. Oh. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. That drive impact is blocked. Burns the drive gauge. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? The fighters are at a standstill. What's going on through their heads? Will they incorporate that full drive gauge they have into their game plan? Trips them up. Throws them down. Will they build meter or just go all in on each other? Both sides looking for an opening. Goes for the throw. All right. They gotta escape from this down to the wire. It's not over. Whiffs the throw. Very solid corner switch. KO. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. A brave forward jump there to start. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? They're being absolutely relentless with this. Blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Player one needs to use the threat of the corner here. We gotta be careful not to. They can't squander this punish counter chance.